of meeting ghosts. He ever smile and greet him. And things that scare the most, my dad can just defeat him. He's not afraid of vampires or a wolfman come to get him. If Frankenstein monster knock on our door, he will not let that upset him. My dad is as brave as a dad can be, and he always ready to prove it. So why when a spider in the bed, does mom have to come and remove it?
My dad as brave as dad can be. I rate him number 1. He's not afraid of the dead of night and anything under the sun. He's not afraid of late night film. Full of horrors on the telly. And is he scared of skeletons? Not that, not Anya Nelly. He's not afraid of meeting ghosts. He even smile and greet them. And things that scare the most, my dad could just defeat them. He's not afraid of vampires or wolfmen come to get him. If Frankenstein's monster knock on our door, he wouldn't let that upset him. My dad as brave as dad can be, and he's always ready to prove it. So why when a spider in the bed, does mom come to remove it?
My dad as brave as a dad can be. I rate him number 1. He's not afraid of the day of night or anything under the sun. He's not afraid of a late night film full of horrors on the telly. And is he afraid of skeletons? Not that, not under telly. He's not afraid of meeting ghosts. He even smile and greet them. And think that scared the most, my dad could just defeat them. He's not afraid of fire or a wolfman come to get him. If Frankenstein monster knock on our door, he will not let that upset him. My dad as brave as a dad can be, and he's always ready to prove it. So why when a spider in the bus, does mom have to come and remove it?
My dad as brave as a dad can be. I rate him number 1. He's not afraid of the dead of night or anything under the sun. He's not afraid of the late night film full of horrors on the telly. And is he afraid of skeletons? Not that, not on your Nelly. He's not afraid of meeting ghosts. He even smile and greet. And things that scare most, that's the most. My dad could just defeat. He's not afraid of vampires or a wolfman come to get him. If Frankenstein monster knock our door, he would let that upset him. My dad as brave as a dad can be, and he's always ready to prove it. So why, when a spider in the bed, does mom have to come and remove it?
My dad as brave as a dad can be. I rate him number 1. He's not afraid of the dead of night or anything under the sun. He's not afraid of a late night film full of horrors on the telly. And is he afraid of skeletons? Not that, not on your Nelly. He's not afraid of meeting ghosts. He'd even smile and greet him. And the things that scare the most, my dad goes to just defeat him. He's not afraid of vampires or wolfmen come to get him. If Frankenstein's monster knock on our door, he will let that upset him. My dad as brave as a dad can be, and he always ready to prove it. So why, when a spider's in the bed, does mom have to come and remove it?
My dad as brave as a dad can be. He is not afraid of a dead of night or anything under the sun. He is not afraid of late night film full of horrors on telly. And is he afraid of skeleton? Not that, not on your Nelly. He is not afraid of meeting ghosts. He even smiled and greeting her. And thing that scared Dad the most, my dad could just defeat her. He is not afraid of vampires or wolfmen come to get him. If Frankenstein monster come to get knock on our door, he would not let that upset him. My dad is brave as a dad can be, and he always to prove it. So why when a spider in the bath, does mom have to come and remove it?
Funny things that need to be said hang around in the back of my head. Beautiful words and what surprise live in the bones behind my eyes. Frightening things, terror and fear shiver impulse between my ears. There they sit like a cloud of vapor. They won't come out onto the paper. So frustrated, I sit and swear at the bones that live beneath my head.
Funny things that need to be said hang around in the back of my head. Beautiful word and what surprise live in the bones behind my eyes. Frightening things, terror and fears shiver in poems between my ears. There they sit like a cloud of vapor. They won't come out onto the paper. So frustrated, I sit and swear at the poems that live beneath my head. Thank you.
Funny things that need to be said hang around in the back of my head. Beautiful word and what surprise live in the poems behind my eyes. Frightening things, terror and fears shiver in poems between my ears. They sit like a cloud of vapor. They won't come out onto the paper. So frustrated, I sit and swear at the poem that live beneath my head. Thank you.
Funny things that need to be said hang around in the back of my head. Beautiful word and wise surprise live in the poem behind my eyes. Frightening things, terror and fears shiver in poems between my ears. There they sit like a cloud of vapor. They won't come out onto the paper. So frustrated, I sit and swear at the poems that live beneath my hair.
Funny things that need to be said hang around in the back of my head. Beautiful words and wise surprise live in the poems behind my eyes. Frightening things, terrors and fears shiver in the poems between my ears. They sit like a cloud of vapor. They won't come out on the paper. So frustrated, I sit and swear at the poems live in the beneath my head. Thank you.
Funny things that need to be said hang around in the back of my head. Beautiful words and wise surprise live in the poems behind my eyes. Frightening things, terrors and fears shiver in poems between my ears. There they sit like a cloud of vapor. They won't come out onto the paper. So frustrated, I sit and swear at the poem that live beneath my hair. Thank you.
Funny things that need to be said hang around in the back of my head. Beautiful words and well surprise live in the poems behind my eyes. Frightening things, terror and fear shiver in poems between my ears. There they sit like a cloud of vapors. They won't come out onto the papers. So frustrated, I sit and swear at the poems that live beneath my hair. Thank you.
Why is that blood
afraid, stretching itself along the slippery path step side. I approach it, ready to kill or run away aghast, and find I have to deal with a used elastoplast.
Why is that blood standing thing? Hairy as if it were but sketching itself along the slippery path step side. I approach it, ready to kill or run away aghast, and find I have to deal with a used elastoplast.
What is that blood-stained thing? Hairy, as if it were free, stretching itself along the slippery path steep side. I approach it, ready to kill or run away aghast, and find I have to deal with a used elastoplast.
What is that blood-stained thing? Hairy, as we were afraid, stretching itself along the slippery path steep side. I approach it, ready to kill or run away aghast, and find I have to deal with an elastoplast. Thanks.
What is that blood-stained thing? Hairy, as if it were afraid, stretching itself along the slippery path steep side. I approach it, ready to kill or run away aghast, and find I have to deal with use elastoplast. Thank you.
What is that blood stained thing? Harry, thus is it well bred, sweetly itself along the slippery but sliding by its I'm ready to kill or run away ghosts, and find I have to deal with a used elastoplast.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aziz. The book that I will recite is Newsbreak by Max Becher. Newsbreak. Now, why so loving, Daddy? And why the sudden kiss? You and Elmi some little jobs. For goodness sakes, what is this? Your face is clean for once. Your clothes without a crease. You save a luncheon money, will wonder never cease. No dropping of your school books, no shaking childish treble. Today you are a lamb, love, where yesterday a rebel. But surely you are some stranger, no rich or labaloo. Come closer, let me look, dear.
Newsbreak. Now why so loving, darling, and why the sudden kiss? Now why so loving, darling, and why the sudden kiss? You help me with some little jobs. For goodness sake, what's this? Your face is clean for once, dear. Your clothes without a crease. You save your luncheon money, will wonders never cease. No dropping of your school books, no shrinking, childish struggle. Today you are a lamb, where yesterday a rebel. But surely you're some stranger, no wretch or hullabaloo. Come closer, let me look, dear. Can this be really you? Now were you struck by lightning, or were you stunned at spot? Now I see the reason. You brought your school report.
Happiness is my puppy wagging her tail. Happiness is a hug that cheers me up. Happiness is lagging together with friends. Happiness is warm, lazy weekend. Happiness is my twinkling eye. Happiness is my twinkling eye, little grand. Happiness is time spent with people I love. Thank you.
Happiness is my
Happiness is my puppy wagging her tail. Happiness is a heart that cheers me up. It's a heart. Happiness is laughing together with friends. Happiness is lazy. Happiness is warm, lazy weekends. Happiness is my twinkling eye, little man. Happiness is time spent with people I love. Thank you.
I'm big for 10 years old. Maybe that's why they get at me. Teachers, parents, schools, always getting at me. When they get at me, I don't hit them. They candy you for that. I don't swear at them. They candy you for that. I stick my hands in my pockets and stare at them. And while I stare at them, I think about sick. They call it dumb insolence. They don't like it, but they can't do you for it. Thank you.
I am big for 10 years old. Maybe that's why they get at me. Teacher, parents, school always getting at me. I don't hit them. They can do you for that. I don't swear at them. They can do you for that. I stick my hand in my pocket and stare at them. And while I stare at them, I think about sick. They call it dumb insolence. They don't like it, but they can do you for it. Thank you.
What is great by Mary Great is the sunset, blazing and bright. Great is feeling great with all your might. Great is a sunburned spot on your nose. Sometimes great is a red rose. Great sprinkless up when you are cut your hair. Great is a prince and the son of man. Great is a hotness you are cake inside when you are impressed and want to hide. Firecracker, fire engine, fire heater red. And when you are angry, red runs through your head. Red is an Indian, a Valentine heart, the trimming on a surplus car. Red is a lipstick, red is a shout, red is a signal that say watch out. Red is a great big rubber ball, red is a giant best color of all. Red is a show off, no doubt about it, but can you imagine living without it? Thank you.
The poem I recite is Spaghetti by Frank Finn. Spaghetti. A plate heaped high with spaghetti, all covered with tomato sauce. It's just about my favorite meal. It looks just like a gigantic heap of steaming, tangled, mixed up, twisted, one up, rosé rooms. I like picking them up one at a time, swallowing them slowly, head first until the tail flips. Until the tail across my cheek before finally wriggling down my throat. But best of all, when it finished eating, I go and look in the mirror because the tomato sauce smeared around my mouth makes me look like a clown. Thank you.
Caterpillar by Mark Adam. Caterpillar. C. First cycle, miniature oceans. A. Arriving at unknown destinations. T. Tenderly floats around a leaf. E. Every contact is a brief, as if entering a egg farm. R. Repeatedly move its short legs. P. Purposefully arches, then straightens. I. Ignores of the prodding hand. L. Leans and falls to land upon a leaf below. L. Lazy, yet possessing a deal of beauty. A. Drift in the world of dizziness. R. Red stripe like a blood stains gashes on its back. Thank you.
Learning to Swim by Judy Nichols. Today I am Dolphin Over the Wave, Roach and Stickleback, Silver Mermaid, Turning Tide, Riverweed or Sprite, Water drift through my mind. I twist, I glide, leave fear behind in sand. Wander a land of turtle, minnow, seal, where whale is a king. Today I swim.
The marten is up our garden path and rang the front doorbell. His scales were blue, his teeth were green. He had a horrible smell. What do you want? Asked Grandpa. You'd better not come inside. You'd ruin all the carpets and scatter rocks beside. The marten lowered his face to the ground with a rattling clang. Have you got any second-hand chewing gum to mend my oxygen tank? I'm losing all my treasure. Trust this rusty little lead. And I need to plug it as quick as I can, he said with a plaintive squeak. Grandpa ran to the bedroom. From under the reading lamp, he grabbed some of last night's chewing gum that was sticky still and damp. He handed it to the marten, who took it with a shout and plastered it over the little thing where the gas is whistling. Then Captain the marten went safely home to Mars, where the little moon spin like humming tops among the silent stars. Now Grandpa often tells the tale by sipping at his round how he saved the expedition with some second-hand drinking.
Shop horror. It's not a game. See, can't wait for holidays. Holiday finally come. Oh no, I'm bored. Oh, can it be? And let me go back to school.